Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video this week we are going to do something a little bit more fun since it's December, so let's just have a little kind of light reading. This week we're going to talk about your career, but specifically what you are meant to be doing skill-wise and also passion-wise, like what are you skillful for and what are you passionate for. So it's just going to be a fun general reading. Tick whatever that resonates with you and discard the rest. You don't lose anything if you discard anything. Right, so for you guys in pile number 1, you have the clear quartz, raw clear quartz points, and in group number 2 you guys have this stone quartz cluster that is broken in half. Actually, I have the other half somewhere. Very beautiful inside. And for group number 3 you guys have this raw rose quartz that I also dropped and broke at the edge here. Okay, alright, so you guys, if this is your first time on my channel, just take some time for you guys to pick the card. You can pick based on visuals, based on the crystals, or based on your favorite number. This is group number 1, 2, and 3. Alright, and then you can jump straight into the video. Hi group number 1, this is for you guys who have chosen this beautiful clear quartz point crystal. And we'll start with your oracle cards to check the situation of your current career, and with the tarot cards we'll check what is your passion and what is your ideal career. Right, okay, so you guys have the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. And you guys have yes, just say yes. Okay, alright, so what I'm sensing here is that you guys are probably going through a little bit of a tough time right now. Maybe you are thinking hard about what is it that you're doing with your life right now. Maybe you're not really liking what is it that you're doing right now. Or maybe you feel like you want to give up, you're going through a tough time. With the ever unfolding rose here, you know, the universe is trying to remind you that, you know, these things are not happening to you. Like, it's not like the universe is attacking you and letting things happen to you, because it may feel like, you know, all this thing is falling down on me, all this thing is like a heavy burden on my shoulder, all this thing is trying to test me or trying to break me down, trying to pull me down, trying to make me give up, and I feel like bad things keep happening to me and I don't want to move forward, I don't want to keep on going. So with the ever unfolding rose here, it says, you know, just be open, just be relaxed, and, you know, just be more receptive of what the universe is trying to do, because whatever that is happening is not like the universe way of revenge or of some sort. If that's what you're thinking, is actually happening for you, which means that whatever is happening right now, especially if it's bad, it's because something good is going to happen to you soon. All right, it's happening because it's opening up like a new way for you to move forward. It's opening up like new opportunities, it's opening up for a future. So whatever toughness, whatever hardship that you're going through right now, it's because, you know, the universe has something planned for you, something in front that's going to happen where you can only get it once you go through this first obstacle. Okay, and here, yes, just say yes. If there has been a question that is going on in your mind where you're thinking about, you know, should I continue with this? I feel like this is a very positive one, so it's not like a yes to a negative thing. Like maybe, you know, should I try out this new thing? Should I continue on with this? Should I keep on? This is like a strong yes, a very positive yes. All right, okay, so this is the messages for your current situation, and then we'll see what the tarot cards have for you. You guys have the Page of Cups and the Devil. Okay, so this is for what you are good at, right? Okay, so with this one, I feel like you guys are really good at creative things. Okay, I can sense that, you know, you guys have like some sort of like an inner child inside of you. You're always doing some creative. So maybe you are an artist, maybe you're a painter, maybe you are involved in films, involved in music, involved in graphic design. So, you know, you do some sort of artistic thing, and it's because you're really good at it, because, you know, you have some sort of inner child in you. You like to play around, you're very playful, your mind is very open to new things. You have like a youthful heart, you have a youthful energy, so that makes you really, really good at this creative thing. And with the devil here, so I feel that, you know, you are somebody who is very very detail oriented. You know, you are very like hardworking, you're very disciplined, and you're also very like when you picked up like a new project or you're studying something new, you are very focused on it and you don't care about anything else. You're like the kind of person where if you have like a new project, you just leave your family, you don't talk to your friends for a whole month, you don't have enough sleep, you don't eat enough, you don't exercise enough, just so that you can finish that project. All right. And I'm also feeling like with this card here, maybe you guys are into like some deep kind of art. Like if you're a filmmaker, maybe you know you prefer like noir style, or you know you are into abstractism and surrealism, any kind of like very dark kind of designs. Like if you're a graphic designer, maybe you work a lot with black and white colors, you like golf concepts, golf images, and that's really cool. Or even if you're in music, your music are probably like dark side, or maybe you're into like metal or that kind of thing. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling with this, and that's what you're good at. Okay, this is where your skills are, and these tarot cards are for what you're passionate about. So you have the Queen of Cups, and you have the Knight of Cups. Wow, you have so many cups here. So I feel like you guys are very, very emotional people. Okay, so here is what you are passionate about. So I feel like with the Queen of Cups, you are very passionate at giving love, supporting people, listening to people, helping people, sharing, you know, listening to people's problem. You're very empathic, you're a good listener, you like to help people, you like to get into people's emotions and try and help them. So maybe with your passion, you're actually more interested in things like therapy, or maybe being a social worker or being a nurse. And with the Knight of Cups here, it's saying that you're also really good at trying to get people together. So I feel like, you know, you're the kind that if you see somebody is in need, or you know somebody's like really unhappy, you will try and make them happy. Or you're very good at saying something nice to people even when things are really, really bleak. So you're good at trying to make people feel better. You're good at just making sure that everybody is all right. If people are fighting, you're really good at getting them back together. So like with your passion, I feel like you can be a really good teacher, you can be a really good psychologist, a really good therapist, okay, a really good doctor even. And I know these two like sound really different, but there is, you know, a possibility for you to like mash things up so that you can make a really good career out of this. So I feel like you can use whatever this is that you're passionate about and put it into your skills, you know. So, you know, if you're really good at making art, maybe you can make art for that is therapeutical for people. You can make art out of your deep emotions. Maybe you can also talk to a lot of people and see where their stories is coming from, and then put it into your art, put it into your music, put it into your films. You're the kind of person who just loves being around people and listening to them. And I feel like you can incorporate all that stories and use that in your art and in your creation and in your project. All right. If it's the other way around, where you want to do something more about your passion, where you can work with people, you can also use that, you know, in your career that is using your passion. So for example, if you end up becoming a therapist, maybe you can also use art in your therapy. You can also use music in your therapy. And I feel like you have a lot of creativity that will actually make you a really good doctor, a really good social worker, a really good teacher. All right. Okay. So this is all I have for you guys today. Today's a really short video. I'm just trying out something a little bit like this week, and you know, with everything that's going on, I feel like it's nice to have just a little bit of small little like general reading. All right, so I hope you guys are doing okay. Let me know if you guys have any videos that you would like me to do in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye. Hi group number 2, this is for you guys who have chosen this beautiful quartz geode that I have broken into. Very beautiful, very shiny in the light. Okay, so how this will go is we'll look at your oracle cards first to see the current situation of your job, and then the tarot cards to look at what you're good at and where your passion lies. Okay, so you guys have get grounded, empath, highly sensitive, connect with nature. And you also have awakening, energetic upgrade, a new way of being, integration. Okay, so I'm sensing here that I feel like you guys work in the office. You guys are like corporate people. You guys work in the office. You guys work 9 to 5. You have a boss. You have certain hours of work, and it's really stressing you out. Okay, but you guys are empath. You guys are very sensitive people. You love people, and you want to be able to understand people. And when you know all the stressful things that's happening in a corporate world, you know, sometimes people can really step on your toes, don't really care about you. People can be greedy, people can be very self-centered, and then that's really stressing you out. And so, you know, with this card here, it's saying that, you know, maybe it's time for you to just take a break and go see nature. All right, go take a walk in the park, go hiking, or go take a run. All right, get back in nature and then connect with nature, because right now people or human beings seem to be really annoying the hell out of you. So maybe it's time for you to go back to nature and just spend some time alone. All right, because there's another way for you to like be empathic, and maybe one way is for you to connect with people who are more good-natured, so that, you know, you regain your trust in humanity. Or if you love animals, you can also go do that. Maybe go to the zoo, or go help out at some shelter, and or spend time with your dog, spend time with your cat, for you to be reminded of, you know, why you love Earth so much and why you love this world so much. And there is just to be reminded that, you know, there is still some good in the world. And with the awakening here, energetic upgrade, a new way of being, integration. I feel like you guys have been holding on to a lot of things that is not you. So maybe you don't like your current job right now, and if you are trying to look for something new, maybe you want to, you know, explore something else. You're bored of your current job, it's stressing you out so much, and you want to live a different kind of life. You don't like your current job situation, you don't like your current job environment, and you want to explore something that you have never done before, and you want to change in your life. All right, so something that can, you know, give you a little bit more of motivation and can increase your energy, increase your vibration. All right, I realize that sometimes I speak too fast in my videos, so I'm so sorry about that, guys. I'll try to slow down as much as I can. So we'll look at your tarot cards first. This is for your skills. You have judgment, and also the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I'm sensing here again, there's nature in this judgment card. Usually there's no nature in judgment card, but there is one in this deck. I feel like maybe you want to explore, maybe you want to spend some time alone and grow some plants in your balcony. All right, maybe you have like very green fingers, and then, you know, you can spend some time growing some trees, and that growing some plants, and that can also be something that you can look into. You're really good at that. You're really good at growing things. You're really good at decorating items. So I think that is something that you want to take a look at. So the judgment card is also about, like, I feel like you guys are somebody who really cares about people's opinions of you, and that's what makes you like so sensitive, so highly empathic, because you feel like, maybe people don't like me, maybe people think this way of me and it scares me, that kind of thing. All right, so you go back into tending to your plants when that happens to you, or spending time with your animals when that happens to you. If you are somebody who has never tried growing plants, so maybe this is the time for you to try. I think you guys will be really good at it. And with the Four of Pentacles here, I feel like you guys are, again, somebody who actually really love great attention. Like, you guys like to be in the limelight. Maybe you guys also have a tendency for fame. You know, you like being appreciated, you like being complimented. So maybe the kind of job that you do right now in an office where everybody is the same, or you have to work in a team, it drowns you a little bit because you prefer to, you know, have something put out and then be appreciated for it, be looked up for, and also, you know, just be the center of attention. All right, and with the Four of Pentacles, I also feel that, you know, you guys are somebody who doesn't really care about money, but right now, you know, money is really good for you, and you're starting to sort of like lose in touch with the concept of money. Maybe you feel like, you know, all this hard work, it gives me a lot of money, it gives me financial security, but like I'm unhappy inside. So you feel like money is no longer your priority, and you're really good at saving, you're really good at taking care of yourself, you're really good at making sure everything is secure financially. But now, you know, you feel like you want to do something else that is more looking into your internal skills, that explores your creativity. Okay, and here we have the cards for your passion. All right, you have Temperance and Death. Okay, this is the first time death has appeared in my YouTube video. Alright, so just a disclaimer, death does not mean somebody dying. It just means changes, right? You know how in Hollywood films, it's always like, oh my god, death, somebody's gonna die after that. No, that's not actually usually the case. Alright, so with Temperance and Death, what you're passionate about, I feel like looking at these two cards, they're like very, very different. This is very bright and colorful. There's all these rainbows, there's fishes, the fish is going back into the water to live, and then here is death, you know, it's all dark. So I feel like there's some sort of dual nature in you. I feel like you guys are really bored of routine. You want to have different kind of things to do every day. You want to have that kind of lifestyle, you know, where every day you wake up to new plans, every day you wake up to new project. You get to do things with a little bit more flexibility. So maybe you guys have been considering going to freelance. I feel like that's something that your passion wants you to go into. You want to have, you know, something more of a balanced life. You don't like being stuck in that routine with the Temperance card here. And I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of nature here for you guys. You know, you have all these trees here, and I mean all these plants here, and there's also plants here, and there's also plants here and plants here. So I feel like plants is something that is very related to you guys. So either you guys have green fingers, or maybe you guys are really good at decorating homes, or you guys are just maybe good with, you know, plant business, you know, maybe you're good at decorating bouquets, or doing events. So maybe you're good at, you know, wedding planning, where you have to do a lot of decorations. So that's something that you can look into. Yeah, I feel like with this Death card as well, you guys want some sort of change. There is something that you are not happy with in your current situation, and you want that to change. You want to leave that, and you want to have something new. You want a rebirth of things. And with this Death card, I feel like sometimes you feel like it's a bad thing for you to be thinking about this. You know, maybe sometimes you feel like, oh, I'm so stable, I have all of these things, you know, I have a good career, I am able to feed my family, I have all this money, but why am I always thinking about, you know, other things that I'm passionate about? And that's okay, you know, because I feel like you have a creative side that you want to explore, and maybe this other side of yours, maybe this other thing that you want to look into seems a little bit darker. Maybe you're judging yourself too much about that. I feel like what you guys are passionate about is maybe something that you feel like it's not a good thing, like there's a certain gloomy vibe about it. You know, maybe it's something that your parents don't approve, or you feel like it's not going to be good for your lifestyle. Okay, but yeah, I think that's something that you can look into and think about. Okay, because I feel like, you know, with what you're good at here, that's related to plants and also fame, and also you're really good with money, and you know, you also have the passion where you want to be able to do different things every day. I feel like you guys can either be an event planner, or you guys can just open up a business, some sort of business, because I think you guys will be really successful in that sense, and you guys will be much happier. Okay, so yeah, this is just a fun reading for today. I hope you guys enjoy this reading. Please give me a like and subscribe if you do. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Hi group number 3, this is for you guys who chose this beautiful rose quartz raw stones, which I have accidentally broke. It's still very beautiful and I love it. Okay, so how we'll do this is we'll take a look at your oracle cards and then we'll move into your tarot cards. Right, so this will determine what is your current situation with your job right now. You have soul family, call your tribe, you don't have to do it alone. Sorry, it's getting a little bit darker, it started raining. Align your life, what's not aligned or needs to change. Oops, okay. Alright, so I'm feeling like you guys are probably going through some changes right now where you are maybe perhaps already changing career, or you are, you know, moving from another company to another company because, you know, you're not liking how the situation is like. All right, so with your soul family here, call in your tribe, you don't have to do it alone. Maybe you're trying something new, that the change that you have made is something really new, something that you have never done before. So this card is asking you to, like, maybe it's time for you to like make friends and network. You have to network with people. If you're learning something new and you're doing something new, you don't have to do it alone. You know, find out who are the communities inside that you can share knowledge with and you can learn from, and you can also be a part of, so that it doesn't feel like you're all alone. And this card is also saying that, you know, if you feel like you're very alone, maybe it's time for you to connect with your family, connect with your friends, and just, you know, get the support that you need. Because I feel like you guys are leaving a certain job situation where the people there are maybe toxic, or they're not good to you, they're not supportive of you, and so you feel a little down in career wise. And so it's time for you to just get support by being around people who actually believe in you and love you. And here with align your life, what is not aligned or needs to change. Okay, so I feel like, you know, this is quite explaining of the situation, that maybe right now you know, you have left a certain situation because of that, and that's good, you know, like, and perhaps you have to do more of it. Like maybe you left a job because you don't like the kind of job that you do there, or you don't like the kind of people that you do there, and then now you have come to a realization that to be happy you actually have to go away and leave things. And this card is saying, you know, this is the time for you to look at what other objects or what other aspects of your life that you have to change or maybe leave or get out from, and what other relationships do you actually have to remove, you know, because sometimes some people are just not good for us, and it is a time for us to just end it. Okay, all right, a little bit of heavy energy here with group 3. Okay, so we'll look at your tarot. This is for your skills. You have the Empress, and you have Knight of Cups in reverse. We had this in group 1 as well. Okay, so with these cards, I feel like you guys are really good at giving to people. You know, you guys are really good at finding resources, being very useful. So I feel like maybe you guys can be like an agent. You know, I'm not so familiar with a lot of other things. Okay, it's starting to rain, so let me just close my window for a while. Okay, so you guys are, for example, like in my industry, there's such a thing like an agent, or like a production manager who is really, really good at finding things, or a producer. So I feel like you guys will do well in that kind of things. You guys are really good at making connection, finding new people to work with. If people need something, like if people need like a random flower, you know where to get them. If people need like a certain kind of speaker, you know where to find it. You're very, very resourceful. You know places, you know how to get the best deals. So I feel like something like a producer, or maybe like an event manager, an artist manager, that kind of thing. You guys are really good at that because you know how to do things. Maybe also, like you guys can also work in logistics, or the resourcing part of business. That will be really, really great for you guys. And with the Knight of Cups here, I feel like you guys are really good at the whole romantic idea of things. Like, you're very passionate about certain things, and you feel like, oh, all this have to be done very romantically, but you're also not the kind who is actually able to work through it. So for example, maybe you are somebody who likes art, you like the beauty of art, you like how it makes you feel, you like how it makes everybody feel, you like the beauty of it, you like the whole grandeur of art, of maybe performing arts, of producing music and all that, but you're not really good at the work part of things. So maybe you like performance art, but you're not like too disciplined or hardworking for you to be an actor. Or you like the business of music, but you're not into picking up musical instruments and learn. So I feel like, with this Empress though, that you guys are much better in the producing part, because you're very resourceful in being able to provide and find things for people. So you can also be like a band manager. You can also be like a gallery broker. I don't know if that's something that's there, like those kind of gallery agent, art agent, where people who just connect people with each other. You know how to get things going, but it's more about the planning side and behind the scenes part, rather than actually being center stage and doing the things. So you guys are more of like manager, director kind of person. Okay, and here we have what you're passionate about. So you have the Six of Wands and you have the Eight of Cups. Okay, all right, so with the Six of Wands here, I feel like you guys really, really like jobs that give you a sense of glory, a sense of achievement, so something that you can be appreciated for, something that people can applaud you for, that makes you feel really good about yourself. So you're passionate about that kind of things, and I feel like this is quite related to this, like something that make you feel like I have done this, or you're also good at things where you're in charge, so that you're in a higher position, so people will respect you, people will want to hear your opinion, people will want to celebrate you. And because I do theater, and in theater, like we will have one person that we feel like, oh, this is the backbone of the whole production, and so this is the person that everybody will thank if we are to throw like a cast party, and then everybody stand up and we applause, we will like clap for this one person. You are that kind of person. You're not like part of the production, you're not like the main actor, you're not like one of the ensemble, but you're somebody really important, and everybody will be depending on you, and everybody will love you. Yeah, so I somehow feel like you're a director. And with the Eight of Cups here, you're somebody who likes to keep doing different things every day. You don't have the ability to, this is something that I feel, you don't have the ability to sticking to one project, even with this as well. Maybe you don't like in working in an environment where you have to look at the same people every day. Like you don't like to work in an office, for example, where you're friends with the same colleagues every year for like 10 years. So you're the kind of people who like to do certain things and then move on to the next thing next month, and maybe you get to move to another country in the next year, or you get to travel around. You're that kind of person where you feel that you need to keep getting new projects, meeting new people, doing a different kind of things, a change of air every time for you to be able to feel fulfilled, and also feel very passionate about it, to keep your motivation up. Okay, so with these two cards together, I feel like you guys are really good at helping people, because you're the kind that who wants to be appreciated, but at the same time, you don't want to have like too much of a connection with people, and you don't want to have like too much of long-term work with somebody. So I feel like you can actually be the kind of person that helps somebody else, or help that happen to somebody else. So I feel like you can, I don't know, I keep thinking of like a producer, like an artist, talent manager. You're somebody who always want to help the other person. So for you, like what's the other person is going through is the most important thing. You can bring that into the other person so that you personally don't have to deal with it yourself, and the other person can. But you do enjoy that. You enjoy that feeling of being appreciated because you did something good for someone else, and you cause someone to have some sort of success, and that to you is success in its own. You don't have to sort of be in the limelight, be in front of the camera, be on stage, be at the center of attention, but you like the whole feeling of all this success, all this thing that happened tonight is because of me. You're like that kind of person. Okay. So but I feel like deep down you're not like evil. You're not like an evil agent manager kind of vibe, but more of like I really want to help someone succeed because I think I have the means to do that. So I think you're passionate about that. You're passionate about helping people becoming successful, and you're not the kind that will take care of them and babysit them, but you like to help them. You're like, you want them to succeed, and you're good at pushing them into becoming better, pushing them into working hard and getting to where they want to be. All right. Okay, so I think this is really cool. At first it felt like there's sort of a heavy vibe for you guys, but I feel like all this reading is also pretty cool. That's like quite an interesting thing for me to read today. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's reading. If you guys like it, just give me a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.